Well, I'm out here in Midland now, and you can see they've been working on the tracks here. I got a backhoe parked over here. New rail coming around the curve. New ties, old ties. And that's why the trains are moving slow, but you can see from the rust on the rail. It rained yesterday. There hasn't been a train over it yet. There's the old train station. She's about ready to go down, I think. One big wind and it'd be on the ground. Damn shame, because it was really a good looking building at one time. Once CSX and Jesse and all them, they sold the line off. Well, that was the end of this. So it looks bad, and it is bad. But the train will be here in a minute, and we'll get her coming in front of this old train station, and probably won't be here much longer though. So we'll be turning the video back on in a second. One thing I have noticed is the windows and stuff doors and things have been taken off, so I got a feeling this building's coming down real soon. It looks like they've started the demolition process here. So if you want to see this old station, you live close by, you may want to get out here before she's gone. All right, here they come. That rust will be gone off these rails here in just a second. Hear them rails talking to you. down here, try to get a different view. Yeah, he's heading towards Wilmington, Ohio now. Once he gets through there, he'll be headed up towards Washington Courthouse. And most likely will be going to Springfield. Washington Courthouse is about, I'm going to say around 30 miles from here. And I do not have time to go there today. I'm just glad I was able to catch them at all, because it's been a good 2 months since I've been able to catch these guys. State Route 68 right there. There's the site you may not see much longer, a train going past that old train station. As I believe, it looks to me like they're getting ready to tear it down. I may be wrong, but I know the windows and stuff were in it the last time I was up here, so I think it's on borrowed time. these rails are shined up nice and shiny now. That rust is gone. So all in all, pretty good day. Thanks for watching, everybody. I got a feeling the next time I'm up here, this old train station ain't gonna be here anymore, but I'll keep an eye on it. Thanks for watching. Alright folks, I'm back up here in Midland, Ohio today. Get another train going in front of this old train station before they take her down. She's looking awful rough. Up here with y'all two today. That was a loud one. Tell that sun is bright up here, but we'll take it because winter's coming. These hoppers are loaded. see that Mr. Skin on a lot of cars too. That and the AWOL. Say these tank cars are empty. All right, folks, here we go. I'm afraid it ain't going to be much longer before this old girl over here is long gone. I've recently heard it was supposed to be torn down in 2020, but COVID stopped it, so it won't be long, I'm afraid. Thanks for watching, everybody. All right, we get a bonus here, folks. I think the local's going to come on by here. Here comes the Blanchester local, heading up to Wilmington and Washington Courthouse, I think, do some switching. I believe this is the first time I've ever got the local coming through here. As many times as I've been up here, normally they don't come out of the yard when I'm here. It's the first time I've ever gotten 2 trains going past this depot in one day while I was here, but I'll take it because, like I said, I don't think that depot is going to be here a whole heck of a lot longer, but then again, it may be here 10 years from now. As I understand it, CSX still owns it, and whenever they decide to tear it down, I guess this will just be a wide spot in the tracks at that point. But anyway, well, thanks for watching, folks. We're heading on to Camden, Ohio now, so we'll see you once we get there. All right, folks, it's Monday morning. I'm up here in Midland, Ohio, getting the I&O, the Indiana and Ohio Railroad. They were stopped earlier. I think they ran out of sand and they stalled out coming out of Pleasant Plain. And 2 hours later, here they are. But this is at the 45-mile marker on the Indiana and Ohio Midland sub. This used to be Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, then it was Chessie System and CSX. And it runs from Cincinnati up to Wilmington. Now they're going to be taking the track here on the right and heading towards Wilmington. The other track's the Greenfield sub, which used to go to Parkersburg, West Virginia. And now it stops at Greenfield. It's a dead end. But like I said before, I grew up near these tracks in Loveland. Back in the day, this saw 25, 30 trains a day, and now they're lucky if they get maybe 3, 4. But here they come. They're crossing State Route 68 now. Got the new old XBNSF-9s on the front. I'm gonna try this angle. The sun's not gonna be the greatest, but I want to get them in front of the station. They've had a rough morning. They had a DPU on this thing. I think they just took it off because they stopped a little bit before they got here. So maybe there's a DPU, maybe there isn't. They run manned ones on this line, so I kind of doubt it. I heard the guy on the radio say he wasn't qualified to run this far, so they probably dropped him off. He probably can't go all the way to Washington Courthouse. That's where this train's headed. I'm gonna try to get the best shot I can, considering I should be on the other side of the tracks, but technically that would be trespassing, so I'm not gonna go over there. Yeah, I picked these guys up at like 7:45 at my house, so I jumped in my car to go chase them. And I saw they were stopped, so I went back towards the house, tried several different crossings, and they weren't moving. So I waited a while, and then I went back home, and then I just heard them on the radio say they were going to give it a shot. I don't know if they got some more pushers on the back to help get them up the hill. But I jumped back in the car and drove out here. It's about 15 miles from my house where I'm at right now. See the old Midland station still standing. I think one of these days I'm going to come up here. It's either going to be fell down or gone. They got a pretty long train this morning. That's probably why they stalled out. Yeah, I heard him say on the radio that they were out of sand and they were just spinning, so probably needed a few more oats for their ponies this morning. Probably needed another unit. So I don't know, I guess I'll have to count the cars on this one. This appears to be a pretty long train for them. Boy, this is a long train. So try that again. It's like they left the DPU on it. I think this is the old Burlington Northern SD that they have. SD42. There's a rare one. You don't see those locomotives much at all. They've had that thing a long time. I've seen it several times. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get ahead of them and get them one more place. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, everybody. Well, as you can see, the Midland station's gone. Apparently it was the victim of arson on New Year's Eve, and somebody decided to finish the job that I guess the railroad wasn't going to do, or was planning on doing, and they just decided to do it for them. So that cool looking old train station is long gone now. Just a big pile of burn up wood. And that's a shame too, really a shame. This building was built, from what they said on the news, I think it was 1885, I believe. I'm gonna have to check that, but if it's any different, read the description below. But yeah, I've been standing there almost 140 years, and there's what we got left right there. So I sure do hope they catch the person that did it, but I don't believe they'll look that hard because it was going to be torn down anyway. It was considered a hazard, I guess, so probably never know. Yeah, it's still smoking. Burned up electric box. Well, that's a shame. That's really a shame. Yeah, like I said on the news, this building was built in 1885. So it's been here almost 140 years, and now it's a pile of smoke and rubble. Thanks to somebody that likes fires, apparently. There he goes. It's going up the Greenfield sub. Past what's left of the Midland train station. That line right there used to run to Parkersburg, West Virginia. Now it stops in Greenfield, Ohio. The village of Greenfield actually owns those tracks now. And they go out there a couple times a week. There's 2 or 3 industries out there that they switch. But that used to be a really busy line. Hell, AMTRAK used to run on that back when I was a kid. Shenandoah used to run on that, but not anymore. It's just a dead end line now.